Oh, God.
Happy people are people who are either in churches, either members of churches or people who do team sports. And there's something, and as a kind of miserable atheist, I thought I'd take up playing rugby. What goes on in the scrums is often talked about as the dark arts. And it's, you know, this idea, there's this mysterious world of intrigue and dodginess that goes on. Actually, it's only really called the dark arts because bits of it are a bit unpleasant, and bits of you end up in places you really wouldn't rather talk about. And so Trevor is large. There's no getting away from it. A beast doesn't even quite cover it. He has his own postcode and one of the very few delivery men visible from space. There are not many sports that would seek out his own particular combination of inertia and padding. However, from my point of view, he's always a welcome addition to any rugby side I might play in. The great advantage of a Trevor, or indeed any massively overweight front row player, is they take a lot of shifting. The last thing you need in a scrum is to be going backwards as you try and get your heel over the ball. With Trevor in a scrum, you're not likely to be moving anywhere, and at the very worst, the scrum might pivot around him. You can't be thinking about your, you know, an argument you might have had with your boss, or a, you know, the PowerPoint presentation that's got the wrong font in it, when a huge, great big prop is charging at you with a ball under one arm and a fist in the other hand. And you think, actually, at that point, you have to stop worrying about everything else and just deal with that. And that's quite nice. And then, of course, if anything else that's bothering you still, then you just drink a lot after the rugby. And that kind of clears your brain completely, a bit like turning a computer off and turning it back on again. I've perfected the art of not tackling really well. There's the things you can do to make sure, if there's a possible tackle, you can sort of avoid it, but you can look like you're trying to get there. And if you time it right, they go just before you get there, and you'll flip your arms at them a bit to show willing, but then they go, and it's fine. And no one really, you know, they think you've tried. But I had to unlearn all of those techniques and concentrate on actually doing tackling properly. And Sophie helped me to do that. And I think since then I've possibly made one tackle. So thank you. Thank you very much.